Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Lord Thunderpork, and today's episode is going to be Adoorable. That's right, we have doors, and they work. This is our portcullis that we started last time. It actually works, isn't that amazing? So we can enter and exit our gate through a little bit of janky maneuvering at the moment because we've got a path. I don't know what to do for the path. I'm trying to make a really pretty design. We're thinking maybe some of those nice blue swamp flowers, but we'll have to play around with that a little bit later. It's been a little while since stuff has developed. We've got the beginnings of our castle here. This was an attempt at a passageway. It needs to be taller and longer to look good. But for today's episode, we're going to be focused on a lot of doors. We might get a bit distracted, but it is going to be a door episode because there's a structure I want to build, and I'd like you to be there. Oh, we're also missing our hat. Well, we're wearing the decked out skin, so we actually have a hat on the skin, but we're missing our helmet because it broke. So we need to get a new helmet. I just got some levels for that. And we also might want to upgrade our tools. More on that later today. In the meantime, it's been lovely what people have been up to. Look at the floating islands over here. We've got really, really pretty stuff happening. That's a spooky looking island, probably another portal. This is much more developed. It's some kind of treehouse. These Japanese gates look gorgeous. There's a port. Sugarcane farm there. This house is much bigger now, very industrial. Over there's a lighthouse, it looks like. Then over here, a new house has popped up with the little welcoming figure down there. Welcome to the neighborhood. And over on the front of the mountain as well. Sarcastronaut's been putting a lot of work in. Now there's an entire second castle forming down here. So I'm quite excited to see how we connect these up. Look at this, it's so detailed. This is so cool. Castle bit down here and then detailed structure up there. It's awesome. So today, it's a door episode. We're making doors, but what kinds of doors, you might be asking? Well, in order to make a door, we first need a door frame. So let's make a door frame. See if you can guess what this is for. This is our door frame. In fact, it's a frame for 4 separate doors, one at each end. What do you think this looks like? We're going to build an arena. We're going to have players enter to compete and win fabulous prizes by defeating mini-bosses. Mini-bosses are going to come out of a boss door, players will come in their main door, and then on the side one is going to be an exit, so that players can leave whenever they're done for different kinds of rewards. And the 4th door is going to be a checkpoint, kind of heal up between waves, that kind of thing. Hopefully this motivates players to come over to our castle a little more, and it's going to be really fun to watch them compete and try to defeat our mini-bosses. The thinking is that as players defeat mini-bosses, they will unlock more and more chests that they can retrieve from by exiting. But if they keep playing for one more wave, up to the max of level 7, then they can grab all the fabulous prizes. Maybe that's how we'll do it. So even if somebody doesn't succeed the first time, they might want to keep trying. I think that'd be really fun. But we need to dig a hole for this to work. And I've gone through several, maybe 4 or 5 iron shovels. We need a better shovel. Thankfully, Mercutio has graciously offered a shovel. Let's see, just left a small chest in front of my big house with the shovel. Feel free to borrow. Efficiency 5, unbreaking, fortune 3, and mending. That will totally help with the dirt moving. Thank you, Mercutio. That's awesome. So now let's make ourselves a hat, get that shovel, and continue digging. The diamond economy is picking up. Diogenes paid us a diamond for a cactus. We're here in our library hoping to enchant. Let's see what we get. Unbreaking 3, that's it. Well, that's okay. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. This house is gorgeous. I really like the shrubs around the sides. That's super pretty. And the detail up there as well, it looks like some kind of crow's nest. That's awesome. Let's look for that chest. Oh, this is us. Or Lord Thunderpork. Not world's biggest spoon. That is a pretty stacked spoon. That's a lot of enchantments on one spoon. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We'll pay you back somehow. Thanks. Back up. Yeah, you might notice also small builds in a few places. That is some kind of puzzle. There's a ship that's some kind of puzzle, and a hidden axolotl cave. Maybe we'll show those off. The ship itself actually kind of works. It can seat 2 players, even more. It's a pirate ship. It's got a sail. And around the back here, there's a puzzle. So, yar, matey, so you've found me ship. Arr, well, I bet it's me treasure you wanted. Ho, ho, yo, ho, ho. Not Santa Claus. Yo, ho, ho. Well, you'll have to prove yourself as a pirate. Travel 100 paces north of this here ship. X marks the spot, of course. Best o' luck to me fellow pirate. So, we ended up finding that, and we got treasure from it, which is super cool. Very cool of Sarcastronaut to make these and have them as kind of challenges for folks. This is a fun way to share loot. I like to go adventuring, and so does Sarcastronaut. And so she decided to set up a bunch of these small little challenge puzzles, or secrets, that folks could find and then get loot from. I'd like to do something similar, but maybe a little more involved, on the order of maybe 10 to 15 minutes per loot. And so that's what our Coliseum is for up on the hill that we're working on today. That's what the doors are for. Entering the arena. It's going to be a Coliseum wave system of mob fighting for grand loot. Yes. We have the base of a Coliseum. The Pig Island flag represents where players enter, the blue gate where they heal up, the skull gate where mini-bosses enter, and the red gate when the players exit after they successfully defeat a wave and decide they want treasure for that wave. So now, let's get some inspiration about what people on the server would enjoy fighting. Let's go interview some folks. I've got my news hat on, kinda, sorta. Let's talk to some people.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, that was actually right portal.
Whoa. This is so cool. Describe a nightmare mob to fight.
Nightmare mob to fight.
Like a mob that would be a nightmare for you to fight.
For me personally, I think my bow skills have deteriorated, so something at range.
Uh-huh.
And probably something that knock back.
Okay. And how would you defeat it?
Bridge over to it like Bed Wars and kill it melee.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you for your help. You will see. This was significant. You will see soon.
Okay, I won't look at your YouTube channel.
Okay.
Bye.
Sounds good. See ya. Hey.
Hello.
Oh, hey. Oh, you're all here. Oh, nice.
The economy's in shambles.
I feel like it's consistently in shambles.
Yeah, we're always paying each other for, like, I'll give you 4 diamonds for some dirt. Like,
That's true. I've paid way too much for wood.
I'm glad people are on because I need to interview people. It's going to take like 5 minutes tops. Hi. Lovely to see you. This is your basement where it's very fancy and lots of people are here. Very good. Yeah, they have no idea we're talking about them. Ooh, nice art. I like that. Describe a mob that would be a nightmare to fight. Sure, that works. How would you take care of the mob? Interesting. Interesting choice. I am in a nice. Okay. Okay, is that good? Okay. Sounds good. Thank you for your answers. Yes, thank you. Cheers. Bye, fellow human people.
Yeah.
What?
I would like
Not
to
talking to
interview
you
one
then.
more of you, at least.
I am not a human person.
Ah, unfortunate. Okay, Mercutio.
What? What do you mean don't do it? What do you mean don't do it?
Do it, do it, do it. You look like you're about to. So you lined up against the wall.
You want to hop into recording
Aw.
for just a few minutes?
Sure.
Okay.
It would just be annoying in the background.
All right. Hello.
Oh.
This is Mary Mercutio. You're probably on this YouTube thing for the first time properly. So this is your house in the
Yeah.
background. It's very pretty.
Thank you. Oh,
We've got background music. Nice.
I think I'm moving.
Being nuisances in the background. What I wanted to ask you today is 2 questions. Can you describe a mob that would be a nightmare to fight?
Like, describe one that exists but is a nightmare, or describe one that I think conceptually.
Conceptually. Or exists.
This is a scary question. I think it would be something that could damage. I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, which is why I haven't been on the server a lot. And something that's been really causing me problems in that game is stuff like terrain, where it's like the ground's on fire, or the ground has like acid all over it, and that's it damages you when you walk through it. So I think that kind of enemy would be a nightmare to fight, like one where you couldn't just run in circles around it and cheese it like some people do with the wizard, or with the wither.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so a mob that does area of effect damage.
Yeah, or like changes the terrain around you to damage you even.
Okay,
Something like that.
I like that. Changing terrain to damage. Okay, interesting. That's super cool. My second question is, how would you deal with a mob like that?
I would probably bring extra, I guess, like extra blocks or something, being like kind of put stuff down that I can stand on, or deal with it long range if
Oh.
it's only affecting terrain near it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So long range or blocks to build up and around.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's very helpful. I appreciate your contribution.
This has been a very this has been a very concerning interview.
It's been especially concerning because we're in private, but like very much not. We've got a soundtrack in the background.
Yeah, and all these people, all these guests.
Yeah. Thank you,
The whole crowd.
Mercutio. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I hope this does not come back to haunt us.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. Not at
Yeah,
all.
for sure, for sure.
Cheers.
Parkour, parkour. Parkour.
Thanks so
No.
much for the soundtrack. That was an excellent addition. Okay. Non-human, can I interview you?
I suppose.
You suppose. Okay. You want to hop in recording for a quick sec?
Sure.
Okay.
How are you?
Doing well. Excellent, in fact. Getting lots of interesting answers. Let's...
Great. I have a question for you.
Okay.
What would be a mob you'd be terrified to face?
Wow. You are superhuman. How did you do that?
I know. I have super hearing.
Yeah.
I can hear from thousands of miles away.
Mm-hmm. Probably... What an original question. You know, I haven't thought about this before. I think something that restricts my movement would be tough. Like if spiders actually
I'm
put
feeling-
down cobwebs.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would not be cool. Restricted movement is one of my least favorite things in games.
Ah,
That would be unfortunate.
I am pretty restricted. I think that a pig that shoots lightning would be scary.
Oh yeah?
I mean, I could beat him easily,
Easily.
but
How would you beat it easily?
like this.
But
I don't
bam,
want to hit Chloe.
you're covered in
I
lightning.
don't.
Too slow.
No.
Yeah.
I'm super fast.
What
I
if-
would just go to space. I'm an astronaut. Oh my god, a squid. I want a scary squid.
A scary squid. The squither?
Uh-huh. Yes. Oh my goodness.
That's it? No powers, nothing?
Just a squither. No, it would swither you.
Of course.
You'd start drowning and withering at the same time. Swither.
Okay, that's actually pretty terrifying. But
Uh-huh.
how would you deal with something like that?
I'd cry.
Oh,
Same way I deal with any of life's problems.
uh-huh. Does it work?
I'm not here to discuss that.
Fair enough. I guess I was ambiguous in the question. Well, thank you very much. I feel like I both got inspiration and learned a lot about you. Thanks for the help.
Uh-huh. Anytime. Except most times.
Right.
Bye-bye.
We learned a lot about what kinds of mobs are challenging to defeat, and we'll use those notes to design enemies for the Colosseum. I also wasn't expecting the question to be turned back around at me. I'm really not a fan of mobility limiting. It feels like I just get stuck. I freeze, literally and mentally. I guess my best way to deal with that would be try and use the opponent's strength against them. Like the attack they throw at me redirected at them somehow to damage them. I'm not quite sure though. But in any case, next time, we'll probably work more on the Colosseum a little bit. Maybe detailing, maybe we'll do some redstone, and maybe we'll even do some mob design on camera. In any case, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, take care, have a good one, and leave a comment about what kind of mob you think would be a nightmare to fight and how you would defeat it. Bye bye.